Hello, I'm Connie Stevens.
And I'm Allan Sherman. In just 30 seconds, we'll be joining you as special guests on
Stump the Stars. From Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world, it's the fastest half hour in television. Brought to you by the Ralston Purina Company, makers of wheat checks, rice checks, and corn checks, with all three in Chex Mix. And now, here's your host, Mike Stokey.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Stump the Stars. Let me introduce our regulars here, and then I'll introduce the two guest stars. We'll be ready to go underway. Here, to my right, the challengers. First, the lovely Miss Ruta Lee.
Good evening.
Mr. Hans Conried. And Mr. Stubby Kaye. Over here, finally back on the champion's side, we have Mr. Sebastian Cabot, Miss Beverly Garland, and Mr. Ross Martin. Will you please sit down, ladies and gentlemen, on this? Now I'd like to introduce our two guest stars, then we'll get underway because I think we have some goodies tonight. First, we have the delightful and talented recording star, and of course, star from Hawaii and I, Miss Connie Stevens. Judy, how are you? You're right over here with this team, if you'll go right down there, Connie. And guesting with our other team is a gentleman whom everyone knows now as my son, the folk singer, Mr. Allan Sherman. Allan. Good to have you with us, Allan. You're right down here next to Stubby. That ought to tilt the stage. How about this, Stubby and him together? All right, those are our eight. Those are our 8, 10, 12 stars, but first, let's look in on some of the ups and downs of life in the big city.
Three, please. Oh, rice checks. Would you mind? Oh, little waffles.
Well, yes.
Well, what do they taste like? Rice?
No, not at all. They taste sort of like...
Rice checks, huh? Sure looks crisp. What'd you say it tastes like?
I said it tastes exactly like...
Sure looks good. Say, I wonder if you'd think it presumptuous of me if...
Was I right?
You certainly were. Rice checks taste exactly
like Rice Chex, the indescribable cereal from Checkerboard Square.
Thank you. You know how we play the game. It's 2 teams of 4 stars each, and they compete against each other as teams. Each player has a 2-minute time limit. He either finishes it or he doesn't, and the bell rings and stops it, and we total the scores, and the team that wins at the end is the one with the lesser number of seconds marked against it. You stretch your word out, say something insulting. I know you're going to. All right, Ruta Lee starts us off. How are you, Just in case you don't have anything that causes you to twist on the show, will you pull back and wiggle just once with that dress? I like that. Isn't that a great one for it?
Right.
You probably have nothing. I don't even know what your stumper is. Ruta, yours is suggested by Jeanette Carpenter from Buffalo, New York. Wait for the bell and good luck.
Ruta starts us off with a gag definition. Melting pot. Stubby Kaye in a Turkish bath. What is it? Gag, quotation. Gag, saying.
Oh, John.
Gag definition. That's a good start. The whole idea. Well, it's a thread.
boring. No,
No, it's the temperature, thermometer.
No. A flower?
You're blowing on the thermometer.
Candle. Candle. Wick. Candle. Wax. Candle wax. Dripping. Paraffin. Candle. Bayberry. Candle wax. Wax whale. Candle.
Is it
Wax,
from the top
paper,
of the candle or the bottom of the candle?
Tallow. Like wax. Paraffin. Bayberry. Melt. Candle melt. Pot.
Melting pot.
Candle melting pot. Colon.
What?
He. His.
Man.
Him.
Boy.
Stubby.
Stubby Kaye.
Stubby. Yeah.
Stubby.
No.
Stubby Kaye.
Stubby Kaye.
In.
In.
A.
Q.
Whole thing.
In a
Swear,
hot...
in a hot pot.
In a steam pot. In a steam
hot.
bath. In a steam bath.
Steam
A
bath.
hot what?
Proper name.
So in Africa?
Africa,
the-
Egyptian, Sphinx, Turkish. Turkish
Very
bath.
good. Very good.
Yes, he got a little happy there. Melting pot. Stubby Kaye in a Turkish bath. She was trying to get Turkish by, this is a proper name as though it's a label in your suit, and then she says a name of something way over there in order to try to achieve Turkish, and you have 73 seconds and Sebastian Cabot.
That was the day when I was always insulted. Now there's a second man here. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Stump, Stubby.
Sebastian, yours is suggested by Gunther Walschank, I believe,
see that.
from Newark, New York. Wait for the bell and good luck.
For Sebastian, a tough play on words. The song parody, Astronaut's Theme Song. Oh, beautiful for spaceship skies.
All right, here we go. Boy, it sounds long. It's a
It's a
song
long
parody.
parody.
Song parody. The whole idea.
That. Explosion.
A fellow walks in with a hat.
Astronaut.
Some man walks...
Astronaut.
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 Astronaut theme song.
Theme song.
Colon. A. O.
Sing.
O.
Oh, what a beautiful...
No. O.
Oh.
How
Oh,
I hate to get up in the...
Oh, beautiful
For spaceship skies.
No.
Is that it? Oh, beautiful for spaceship skies.
No!
Spaceship skies.
No, don't say it.
Do it. Don't say it.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for
spacious skies.
spaceship skies.
What were you doing?
Well, I was trying to save the game for us.
Astronaut's theme song, Oh Beautiful for Spaceship Skies. Let's go to the scoreboard and see how we stand after the first two players. According to the checkerboard, Ruta Lee took 73, Sebastian Cabot 52. So at the moment, the champs are ahead by 21 seconds. Mr. Hans Conried. I hate a good loser. This man really is, what did you call him? Nothing. Hans, yours is suggested by Mrs. Evelyn Solars from Cleveland, Ohio. With the bell and good luck.
Get off the show.
Hans draws a crazy quotation parody. Sign in a cannibal village. Take the bus and leave the driver to us.
Quotation parody. Quotation parody. Oh.
Sign.
Sign.
In
Sign in.
the
A. Sign in a
Department.
window. Sign. Two syllables. First syllable. Sign in a
canteen.
Can.
The store.
No.
Can.
Indian.
Can.
Cannibal.
Can.
Sign in a cannibal.
Restaurant.
Cannibal's house.
Cannibal's home.
Home.
TV.
What do they have there?
Hut.
Cannibal's
Hut.
hut.
Cannibal's
Cannibal's
hut.
jungle.
Hutch. Village.
Hutch, house.
Village.
Village. That's right.
Correct.
Sign in the cannibal's village.
Quote.
Take.
Give.
Take
Take
the.
the trays back to the...
Take the cars. The bus. Take the bus.
And leave the driver to us.
My son, the joke maker.
Right, we got a comedy writer's mind. I thought you would be tricked. Sign in a cannibal village, take the bus and leave the driver to us. On the other hand, it was Allan Sherman who, when Hans tried to show more than one hut and said stretch it, he said hutch. 54 seconds instead of village. Beverly Garland, ladies and gentlemen.
Aren't they all?
Yes, they are. Hey, you're pretty sedate tonight. Our announcer, Bill Baldwin, always refers to you as the quiet one.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah! Long Gay from Springfield, Massachusetts.
For Beverly, here's a real switch. This viewer suggested surprising the stars by seeing if they could do a well-known quotation backwards. And here it is. Basket 1 in eggs. You're all, but don't.
It must take forever. You don't know. It's a thing. It's just some kind of a thing. Thing. Oh, my gosh.
So,
It's a purse. Handbag. Shopping bag.
basket.
Basket. One in. Basket, one in.
Huh?
One in time. No. One in.
Picking, choosing.
One in chicken. One in
Break
an egg. An egg. Basket, one in egg.
Eggs.
Egg. One in egg. Oh, this is some kind of a jumble. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? Basket, one in eggs. One in
One
eggs.
in egg.
Your.
Your.
One in eggs. Your.
Ooh.
You're all? Don't put! Put don't! Just say, I said it to you and you told me to shut up. Yeah, you didn't hear.
Of course, it's a famous quotation backwards. Basket, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Basket, one in eggs, you're all put don't. We didn't want to give them any tip. We didn't even want to give them a category on it. But in the future, Beverly, we think this is going to be so much fun that watch out for it. And then whatever you do, let's say it's a line from a song, while you do a song, line from, and backwards. So this will be the category from now on. And good luck, because we have discovered in our office we can't even say elephants don't forget backwards. It is very difficult. Let's check the scoreboard and see how we stand now after the first 4 players. Hans Conried, 54, Beverly Garland, 52. A very close game with the champions ahead by 23 seconds. We'll go on to the second half in just a moment, but first, let's look in on Lee Goodman's latest project.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Flying a kite?
Hey, it sure is a big one.
Yeah.
It must be 30 feet across, huh?
38 feet.
38 feet?
Yep.
Yeah, look at it there. All red and white checks, huh?
Yeah. It's a checkerboard. I'm flying it directly over the city to remind folks to buy check cereals on their way home here, see?
Listen, you mind if I fly it a little bit, huh?
Well, okay, but you better keep your eye out for fighter planes from rival cereal companies.
Fighter planes from rival cereal companies?
You see, this promotion all ties in because I'm sort of featuring rice checks today. See, they're delicate waffles of toasted rice. Light and airy, just like box kites.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Of course, they stay crisp and crunchy even when you pour on the milk or cream. All check cereals keep their shape. Wow, sounds like heavy artillery from one of our competitors.
Well, maybe, but it sure felt more like lightning to me.
Wow. Say, whenever you feel like a light modern breakfast, remember rice checks from Checkerboard Square.
First guest star, ladies and gentlemen, is those of us in the business have known for many years as one of the top producers and comedy minds in television, has suddenly become a great star in front of the camera. Our son, the folk singer, Mr. Allan Sherman. Welcome to the show, Allan. As a matter of fact, you're at the Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco right now, huh?
The Venetian room.
Venetian room, then you're going to be coming back here.
Back to L.A., I'm going to be in the Hollywood Bowl July 19th with the new Christie Mystic.
Misty Crystal.
I keep calling the new Misty Crystal. They're great, the new Christie Minstrel.
He looks so innocent and cherubic to come out with these sensational parodies that he does, doesn't he? Do you like the in front of the camera better, or the same as, or what?
Oh, in many ways I like it better. Before you do it, I get terrible nervous, and then I think to myself, if I stay nervous, I could ruin the whole show. So then I don't get nervous because I want to ruin the whole show.
All right, Allan, you're suggested by Darrell Hendricks from Zumbrata. That'll teach you. Missouri. Wait for the bell, and good luck, Dad.
Well, let's see if nervous Allan can make a folk song out of this. They crossed a turkey with a kangaroo and got a pouch for the stuffing.
What is it, Allan? Punchline. Punchline. They
They
cross
a
Chicken.
Indian.
They cross the chicken.
A rooster.
A rooster?
A hen.
A peacock.
Turkey.
Peacock.
They cross
Turkey.
the turkey with a...
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
And got
Got a chicken in a bag.
a...
They cross the turkey with a
the
kangaroo and got
A
pouch.
pot-bellied. A
a
pouch.
full of chicken.
a pouch.
For
Pouch for
Pouch
eggs.
For the
pouch for
eggs.
Pouch
for
for the...
For
For the
the-
pin feathers. For the breastbone.
For
For the wishbone.
for
For the pockets.
Pouch
What's he
for
putting
the-
in there? Letters.
Pouch.
For
Chicken.
the
Turkey.
chicks. For the chicks.
a pouch for
Turkey
the...
And got a pouch
Chicks.
for the chicks.
Turkey breast. Turkey stomach. Turkey breast.
No, no, they didn't get it. Keep going.
That's an error. No.
That was the bell. Yes, it's not your fault. They got excited. When you said stomach, they thought you said stuffing, because it does look like it. All right. Very good, Allan Sherman.
May I register our protest now? Want a little time on
This
that.
is what I was afraid
I'd
of.
like to hear your rebuttal.
I tell you what, if it means winning or losing, we'll have him do another one.
Okay. Without the stuff. Hey,
No,
Mike, I was
You
only
did- you
kidding.
did beautifully
I'll
on
accept this figure. I was only kidding. Sure, we'll accept it. Well,
all right, that took him an apparent 52 or 53 seconds, didn't it, fellas? We'll see in a moment. Now, lovely Connie Stevens. How are you, Connie? Have you made any arrangements with the bell ringer?
No.
Because he's liable to do it before she even starts if she just asks him to. What's new on the picture from Year of the Star, Hawaiian Eye? And you just finished what?
Yes, we just finished a picture called Palm Springs Weekend,
Who's
in which we had the whole cow pasture in there, all the contact players from the stable of Warner Brothers,
Uh-huh.
and Ty Hardin, Bobby Conrad, my co-star. He gets me in this one for all our Hawaiian Eye fans.
You're done with the stuffing, you guess. Connie Stevens, yours is suggested by Thomas Nardi Jr. from Trenton, New Jersey. Wait for the bell, and good luck.
It's a gag definition for the lovely Connie Stevens. Alaskan movie queen, Frigid Bardot.
okay, here we go. Gag definition. One.
No,
Oh, first word. You don't have to indicate. Proper name, far away. Proper name, far away. Cold Alaska. Alaska.
Eskimo.
No, Alaskan Highway. What was the show they used to have there?
Alaskan.
What was
No. Alaskan.
No, don't kid around. Alaskan play, Alaskan theater, show,
Please.
television, movie,
Alaskan movie.
Queen, Alaskan
of
movie queen, Roland.
Eskimos.
Of the cold. Of the
Wait a
cold.
moment,
Queen of the...
Alaskan movie queen, colon or what? What is this?
Cold.
Colon.
Cold.
Shivering, cold,
Shivering, freezing. Freezing like freezing.
freezing.
Icy. Frozen. Freeze.
Frozen.
Solid. Frozen. Frosted. Frozen.
Solid, frozen solid. It looks-
Ice.
How many syllables? 10?
Two syllables.
One.
First
syllable.
Sounds like, first
Oh.
syllable.
Okay, last word.
All right.
Queen of the...
Hair. Ponytail. Indian.
Queen,
Nanook.
proper name of a queen, Cleopatra,
Cleopatra.
older than that, or far nearer today.
Right here.
Elizabeth? No, Queen Elizabeth? There are many I can think of. but I don't wanna get sued.
Burlesque queen.
Queen of the...
Yukon is, I don't know.
Queen.
Two syllables.
Two syllables, right.
First
First
syllable.
syllable. Barbary. No,
Queen Barbara. Barb. Second syllable.
Barians.
On.
Table. Bartable.
That. Touch. Partridge.
Now, Connie, this isn't your fault, really. You didn't recap. You had Alaskan movie queen, and she was doing Frigid Bardot. But anyway, you do that, right? No, but I mean, if you had been thinking in terms of movie queen on the thing, you were going to Queen Elizabeth and so on. Connie Stevens, ladies and gentlemen. No, yeah, really, you did not recap and you were going on that. Because if they had known you were going after a movie queen and been thinking about it, then they could have come through here. Let's go to the scoreboard and see how we stand now. Allan Sherman, 56, Connie, 120, and how about it? The lead has changed hands And the challengers are ahead by 41 seconds. Let's pause for just a moment while Bill Baldwin tells you how you, too, can join in the fun on Stump the Stars.
Thanks, Mike. Well, friends, we invite you to send in as many stumpers as you like each week. We prefer postcards, and in case of duplication, the decision of our judges is final. Address your postcards to Stump the Stars, Checkerboard Square, St. Louis, Missouri. Now, those whose names and suggestions were used on tonight's show will receive a Polaroid land camera kit, including the automatic 10-second camera with electric eye which chooses exposures, as well as carrying case, film, and flash bulbs, and a selection of American Tourister lightweight luggage with molded one-piece shell and handles cushioned with foam rubber for easy traveling. And if you stump the stars, that is, if it took them the full 2 minutes, you will also win this world-famous Amana Frio-Frost freezer, which can hold 525 pounds of food at even zero temperature, featuring Amana's remarkable frost magnet that prevents frost from ever forming. So get those Stumper postcards in the mail first thing tomorrow. And now, back to Mike.
All right, as you know, the champs had been ahead until the last two players, and now this team... No, you didn't. Your guessers did. Now, Stubby Kaye, will you step up, please? All right. This is it. You can win for your team.
Well, I'll try, Mr. Stakey.
He's mad because our announcer referred to him as Stumpy Kaye.
That's my real name.
Well, Stubby...
Yeah, Mokel?
Yours is suggested by George Chapman from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Wait for the bell, and good luck.
Well, Stubby draws a stumper with a message. Flamenco dancer wishes to meet Smokey the Bear. Object, stamp out forest fire.
Book tight.
What at?
What at?
Nose. Who's looking?
Spanish
Spanish dancer, tango
Flamenco
dancer.
dancer.
Flamenco
Wishes
dancer.
to meet.
Wishes to meet. What does he wish? The whole idea.
Smokey the Bear.
Fandango wishes to meet Smokey
Smokey the Bear.
Object. Stop. Object.
Object.
Now here.
Stamp out the fire.
Stamp out.
Stamp out. Stamp out everything.
Forest fire. Stamp out. Forest. Stamp out. Forest. Fire.
Oh!
I tell you, I didn't expect that. It was very good guessing. That was excellently done, Stubby. And I must say, you're a beautiful flamenco dancer. No. This means I'm going to do the whole idea, of course, and your Smokey the Bear was excellent. Of course, you had a running jump. All we needed was a hat, and they would have guessed it anyway. 36 seconds for you. And Ross Martin.
Listen, I was going to say, why don't I concede? I can't get 40-some-odd seconds under his 36.
I tell you what we might do. We may have time after you finish to have a quickie for each side, and and say that whichever wins that will decide the winning of the game tonight. All right. Well, it's yours suggested by Edward Kelly from Waterbury, Connecticut. Oh, you're a poor sport.
It's a gag quotation for Ross. One FBI agent to another. Have you booked any good Reds lately?
What is it?
It's a
Gag saying. Quotation. Gag quotation.
One.
The whole thing.
Sherlock
One
Holmes.
clue.
One Sherlock Holmes.
One detective. Here.
One here.
Here. One lieutenant. Oh, one sergeant. One detective.
Dick Tracy. Police.
Police detective.
Police here. What's that? Army.
Right
Now.
here now.
Here now. Detective. No.
Oh,
Oh, Kim? No.
He's a salute. Army. A detective.
No, he's not an army
Clue.
detective. He
Army
is an army
detective?
No,
detective?
he's a detective.
Detective. He's like a detective.
He's like one investigator.
Yeah.
Private
Policeman.
investigator. Oh, but
FBI man.
FBI man.
FBI man. One FBI man. One FBI.
Two syllables.
First
First
syllable.
syllable, yeah. One FBI. A. Second.
Second.
After you. Enter. I. Order. Doorman. Escort. FBI.
A 10.
Two syllables.
A
Yes.
two syllables.
Second syllable. Yeah. Oh, One FBI. A.
Second
Second syllable.
syllable.
Sounds like drink.
Drink.
Booze.
Proper names again.
Whiskey, frisky, scotch,
Bourbon.
bourbon,
Gin.
rye, gin.
Gin. Gin.
Agent. One FBI agent to
another.
colon. One FBI agent to another
colon. Where? Hello?
You don't deserve to beat him anyway. One FBI agent to another. Have you booked any good reds lately? I like that, huh? Instead of have you read any good books lately? Look, if they can't guess agent, I figure you'd go to 15%. All right, let's pause for just a moment. We'll see which is the winning team. Here's a message of particular interest to those of you who have a big day ahead tomorrow.
Comes breakfast time for you folks with a big day ahead. You sure want to stoke up with the kind of energy you can get from a bowl of Wheat Chex. You see, Wheat Chex are bite-sized little biscuits of whole grain wheat with a pronounced whole wheat flavor and a rugged texture that lets you know you're really eating something. That's why we call Wheat Chex the grown-up cereal from Checkerboard Square.
All right, let's go to the scoreboard now and see which is the winning team. According to the checkerboard, Stubby Kaye took 36, Ross Martin 120. Winners and new champions by 125 seconds, the Ruta Lee, Hans Conried, Allan Sherman, Stubby Kaye team. All right. Ruta, will you come up, and Sebastian, will you come up? Next week we have Giselle McKenzie and Lloyd Nolan. We have time just exactly 1 minute, and I'm going to have both of you do the same stumper to your own team, okay?
Same time?
Same time. This is suggested by Irene Knapp from New York, New York. Both of you look at it, both wait for the bell, and see which team.
And it's a gag definition. Cartoon. Music to drive by.
gag definition.
The whole thing.
To
Comic.
drive.
Funny book. Wheel paper. Funny paper. Comic book. Cartoon. Cartoon.
Automobile. Piano. Sounds like piano.
Piano. Musician.
Sounds like
Music.
Composer.
musician.
Writer. Musician.
Musician.
Music.
Music.
Music. Drive.
Got it first. Very good. Cartoon, music to drive by. Keep them going in. And next week, don't forget Lloyd Nolan and Giselle McKenzie. See you then. Bye-bye, everybody. Come on up and say goodbye.
Stump the Stars has been brought to you by the Ralston Purina Company, makers of Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, and Corn Chex, with all three in Chex Mix. Join us again next week when Mike Stokey's two teams of Hollywood stars will be joined by special guest stars actor Lloyd Nolan and lovely Giselle McKenzie. Till then, this is Bill Baldwin bidding you good night for the entire gang. This has been a Mike Stokey Enterprises production.